When Mazie Ross did in she prime, she did no sweet bread, I tell you. If she put she mouth on you, it did murder. You see, Mazie born with a call, and up to now she does see spirits regular. One thing, she never used it to interfere with nobody, but if you do she something, I remember the time Patsy Roach poisoned Mazie ram goat because the goat eat she little girl Panama hat. And Mazie ain't say a word in the body at all, but she went to Patsy Roach house and said in that little high voice she got, see you, before the week out you're going to be 6 feet. And when you hear the shout, Patsy did a stiff corpse by the Friday, and nobody can't tell how it happened. She didn't ailing, nothing at all. She just lay down and died. Straight sore. That happened years ago, but when I remember it now, it is still scrawl my skin. I won't tell you aloud. Belle the Lord is another one Mazie put she mouth on. When Velda used it to sell fish, she sell Mazie some stale red snapper one day. She tell she it didn't take too long out to sea, and poor Mazie had the bowels for a week. This and something the doctor call it, but Mazie called it the bowels, and Mazie did as sick as a dog. But when she get better, she tell me, Velda got to suffer. And you know, sudden so Velda Lord started to fall away. And don't forget, Velda had some good size here. Since Philbert married she did really get stout. But Mazie didn't forget she. Velda face get like a juking board. She turned foolish, walking about with some more slip-sops on she feet, and the hat was the sense she down yonder. Mazie, but she saw. Then there was Ranny Braffett. Mazie spent a night in the main yard because of he. Somebody did carry away $20 from Ranny. Well, not somebody, cause all we know it is Stella Niles. But Ranny did live with Stella's sister, so he put the blame on Mazie cause he and she could never get on. He called the police and got it all good for nothing Bob Griffith to say see Mazie thief the money. But God then sleeping, the police find out Mazie is innocent. And when Mazie get back home the next morning, you should see that Ranny ain't had long to wait before he suffered she hand. Mazie stand up outside Ranny's house and raise she hand and said, I put a curse upon you, Ranny Braffett. By this time next week, you're going to be in Glenderry serving time. 6 days didn't pass before Ranny get locked up. How it happened? He and Stella's sister had a fight. He chopped she with a piece of glass bottle. She had was to go to hospital, and he get lost way in Glenderry for 18 months. See that Mazie Ross? She did nobody to skylark with. And if you say you won't believe, she's a neat little dark skin one from Demerara. Does wear glass and got she hair like a frizzle fowl. She features Tootsie Birch, but only Tootsie clearer than she. But Mazie got fine features, and she knows the point could pick a chigger. She don't dress so hot neither, you know, but she's wear a lot of old-time clothes. She got a dress there with puff-out sleeves like come out the arm. She always a lot of gore skirts with enough flunks and things. And then she just wears some red heel shoes on her body and see about here since Adam did a lad. And she always got a big musty pocketbook sling over her shoulder. But she could step. When Mazie going down the road, she looked like a real great missy. She looked like somebody in truth. But you can't judge something from how it looked. Cause Mazie ain't got a blind thing. She never got nothing to eat. One night she get bad feels and faint away in a past the pool of church. And nobody ain't know it was because she didn't have nothing to break the wind in she stomach. Pastor Pooler thinks she did getting in the power. It is only that after she stopped there, stretch up on the floor that sister strike a hollow and tell the pastor Mazie like she dead. Why never see a meeting done so quick yet? Pastor Pooler, poor fella, he did too disappointed because he was trying for years to get Mazie to get his soul saved, and he really thought she'd see the light that night. But Mazie did get she soul saved last year. Just round about the time Water got nurse near dead with tetanus. Funny, she did always at church, but up till then the Lord did never touch she heart. She used it to tell she that herself. Let me tell you how it happened. About 2 weeks before that, Mazie started acting strange, walking about saying how the world coming to an end. And the day she said going to happen is Wednesday, the 15th of March. Well, you would understand. People frightened enough because everybody know Mazie mouth. And when she tell you something going to happen, she ain't guessing. And since people hear the news, the tenantry in confusion. Pastor Pooler holding meeting night after night in Walcott land, and at every service people enough answering the altar call. Big able vagabonds like Godzilla Murphy, Sonny Green, and the fellow that calls Bruggadung Borehog. All begging the Lord to come into the heart. Even old-time rackets like Nita Small and Elise Rice getting up and testifying a heart of hallelujah. And only cause Mazie said the world ending the 15th of March. This time, Nellie Redmond packed all she clothes in an old valise the morning of the 12th. And wherever she go, the valise going too. And Nellie only saying how if the world does come to an end, one or two people might still be left behind, and she'll leave she good clothes for nobody to wear. She did mean Ada Tate, because she and Ada stopped speaking with Ada carry away one of Nellie good Sunday dress she aunt sent she from America. Well, old Papa Hunt get a lorry to bring up his fishing boat from the coast. Since the last time the world come to end, Noah was the only man that prepared that he ain't gonna be like the 5 foolish virgins at all. So he ups with his old fishing boat outside in the yard, he and the 2 pigs, waiting for the rain to start. He ain't even remember the boat had a leak. Anyway, Mazie had everybody busy enough, and all she doing is walking about saying, "When's the child for the war? And when's the 15th? We all got to go." Well, early 4 morning, the 15th, a terrible clap of thunder hit the place. All the folks in the tenantry keeping a big racket, and the stray dogs barking like they got on the saints. The place like Federation. And by the time the next clap of thunder come, everybody looking through the windows, frightened enough, hollering for one another. And when the sun come up, enough people out in Walcott land looking up at the sky and at Papa Hunt sitting with the 2 pigs in the old fishing boat propped up by the tamarind tree. This time the sky blue as ever, you know. The rain ain't falling, only thunder cracking loose all about and the lightning flashing pretty. And all up in the forenoon, nothing happening except the thunder. And every time it rolled, it looked like the sky coming down. And Elise Rice holding she head and crying like a child. And Pastor Pooler praying and hollering at the top of his voice and holding service out in the tenantry. And everybody raising their hand and hollering, "Amen," to stop themselves from getting more frightened. And all day the thunder rolling and Pastor Pooler praying. Godzilla Murphy and Bruggadung Borehog keeping enough noise and hollering for "Lord of His mercy." Elise crying like if she mother died, and everybody frightened. And before you could look round, the day done. Nobody ain't eat nor nothing, and the moon coming out. Well, by 9 o'clock when the thunder stopped sudden and the moonlight pretty and Pastor Pooler start praying 'cause he get hoarse. Godzilla said, like the word like it ain't coming to an end today here. And Bruggadung stopped begging the Lord for mercy and start grumbling, saying how Mazie Ross fool everybody and how she ain't gonna make you look like an idiot and missy fool for nothing. All the time Mazie walking up and down and saying, "When's the child for the war? And before midnight we all got to go." And everybody, knowing that Mazie does wear obia and noticing Godzilla and Bruggadung, they're waiting for the world to come to end. Well, up till 5 minutes before midnight, nothing ain't happened. And Mazie said how the day ain't done yet, and we all better wait and see what's going to happen in the next couple of minutes. Only when midnight come and gone, everybody realized Mazie made a mistake. And she self like she can't believe the time up. She stand up in she red wedge heel shoe with the old musty pocketbook over her shoulder, looking up the sky like she trying to get somebody there to notice she. Then Bruggadung Borehog start using expressions. And say how he going to break every bone in Mazie's body for the trick she play up on everybody. And Godzilla joining and start edging up to Mazie. But Mazie see trouble brewing and grabble past the fooler and say she's sorry and that she wants her soul saved. The crowd got a vex now to feel for Mazie, so to hold back them 2 vagabonds. Then Pastor Pooler made Mazie kneel down right there and put his hand in the molar she had and start praying. And that is how Mazie Ross gets saved. And from then to now, she never put she mouth on nobody at all, like if she lost the power. She went back to Demerara too, but she only stopped there a week. She back here again, living up in the tenantry. And you know something? Every Wednesday night, just before 12 o'clock, she out in Walcott land, in the red wedge heel shoe, and the musty pocketbook sling over her shoulder, looking up at the sky and saying in she little high voice, "When's the child full of war? And tonight, We all got to go. Poor Mazie. But I believe it's all the obvious she worked for other people backfire upon she. What you think?